Good morning. Today is Friday, January 7th. It's the first Friday of 2022. Who's excited? I am. I'm Danielle Wiggins with your 3 News Now morning update. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me on the WKYC Facebook and YouTube pages. We start with Hollie for a check of today's forecast because we're dealing with winter weather advisories.
Oh, Danielle, let it snow. Winter weather advisories continue, and we'll see those lake effect snow bands on and off through the rest of the day. Don't focus so much on where these are coming up on this graphic. It's just lake effect, so it's where the bands persist and set up. We will see additional accumulation, but then we get into a clearing trend, and it's going to be a chilly start to your Saturday, but we rebound and we see sunshine, and we'll get out and do a little sledding and enjoy the snow that is on the ground for a lot of you. So I think a lot of you looking forward to that. Then as we get into tomorrow night, here comes our next system. Temperatures will be rising again to near 40. So we've got rain initially on Sunday, and then we start to see some snow mix in as temperatures fall again. So the back and forth continues. It has been quite a roller coaster ride, and you can see here by Sunday evening, temperatures are falling into the 20s. And as far as accumulating snows from today, anywhere from 1 to 3 by Sunday, showing in that 1 to 3 inch range. And there could be an isolated 4 to 5 where we really see lake effect snow bands persist today. So snow likely, especially those of you under the advisory, which goes until 10 o'clock tonight. Highs in the 20s, but never really feeling like it, as those wind chills, even this afternoon, will be in the single digits and teens. Danielle, back to you.
Thank you so much, Hollie. And as parts of Northeast Ohio deal with the snowy mix, the snow plows are ready to go. 20 snow plows were loaded with salt, and with about 15 of them heading out ahead of the weather. That was last night. ODOT says the plows and drivers are ready to keep roads safe for drivers.
There's going to be 68 trucks out in District 12, which includes Lake, Geauga, and Cuyahoga counties.
From the time it starts snowing until we have trucks on the road can be no more than 30 to 60 minutes.
Early in the year, there was a call for snowplow drivers. ODOT says seasonal hires have filled positions almost back to a full roster. And with a mild winter so far, there is no shortage of salt. And when you're on the road, make sure you remember this. Slow down and give yourself some extra time. And don't forget to let the plows lead the way, giving them extra time and plenty of distance to do their job. And now to the latest on the coronavirus. Ohio reported 19,442 new cases in the past 24 hours, and our hospitalizations just over 450, both once again above the 21-day average. And we are seeing record numbers of children hospitalized with COVID-19. And now that kids ages 12 to 15 are eligible for the Pfizer booster, University Hospitals is urging parents to schedule those appointments. Pediatrician Dr. Robin Strosiker says they are seeing more young COVID patients in the hospital, including the ICU, because the Omicron variant is so contagious. Right now in Cuyahoga County, about 95% of people who are testing positive have that variant.
The vast majority of the children who are coming into the hospital with COVID are either not vaccinated or not fully vaccinated. And really, when you think about those 12 to 15-year-olds, most of them got their vaccines late spring, early summer. So it's been well more than the 5 to 6 months.
Parents should be able to schedule boosters at any vaccination clinic or pharmacy or with their pediatrician. While we are all watching how the pandemic is impacting humans, researchers across the country are finding COVID-19 is rampant among another species, deer. In January 2021, Ohio State's College of Veterinary Medicine started testing animals, including pets, farm animals, and those in the wild. The most interesting results came from Northeast Ohio, where Cleveland Metro Parks Natural Resources Division tested around 360 dead deer, which were slaughtered as part of its management program in Cuyahoga and Medina counties. The results, just published in a scientific journal called Nature, well, they show deer-to-deer transmission, as well as at least 6 so-called spillover events, and that's where deer caught the virus from us.
I think that's the question we've all been scratching our heads on, because Like I said, it didn't happen once. It happened at least 6 times and probably more than that. The question is how's that happening?
The current best guess is humans are contaminating their environment through wastewater, trash, or feeding stations. While there's no evidence yet of deer to human transmission, it is possible. Here are 3 more local headlines we're following. Sheffield Village police are looking for the person who shot and killed a 24-year-old woman outside the McDonald's where she worked. Right now, police are trying to find James Kimbrough, who is a person of interest. You see him there on your screen. If you have any information on where he could be, contact Sheffield Police. The woman was shot inside her car just before 10 yesterday morning. It happened in a McDonald's parking lot at the corner of Detroit and Abbey Road. And staying in Lorain County, another shooting at a fast food place, but in Elyria. This happened just after 10 Wednesday night at the Taco Bell on West Avenue. Police tell us a woman was shot in the arm near the drive-thru. She was taken to a nearby hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. No one has been arrested. Right now, it's not clear if those 2 shootings are related. And new developments in the Lakewood garage collapse just before Christmas. The city has now filed charges against Marine Towers, Burton Carroll Management, and Atlas Masonry. The complaints show the complex did not have a work permit.
A Lakewood police detective working with our city prosecutor. We are in receipt of some picture images that I cannot go into full detail with right now because we're still investigating that matter.
Burton Carroll Management released a statement that says, in part, "We fully support and welcome the City of Lakewood's thorough investigation. Marine Towers West, including the garage, has always been in full compliance with all city inspections. The city is working with the property on a plan to ensure future safety." Okay, to the Browns now, and my goodness, even more off-field drama. So Mary Kay Cabot wrote a story for Cleveland.com that said Baker Mayfield and Kevin Stefanski must resolve their differences if they want to have more success next season. She quotes a source who says Mayfield, well, he felt like Stefanski didn't put him in good positions this season, and that if things don't change, he'll consider asking for a trade. Well, Baker is not happy about it. He responded to Cabot and other Cleveland local media members on Twitter saying, "Clickbait, you and many other Cleveland local media continue to be drama-stirring reporters with no sources or facts. Don't put words in my mouth so you can put food on your table. I'm not your puppet." Mayfield will not be starting Sunday's game as he gets ready to undergo surgery on a torn labrum. And remember, the last game of the season is this Sunday, Browns versus Bengals at First Energy Stadium. Kickoff is at 1 p.m. Well, thank you for taking time to join me for this 3 News Now morning update. Our digital team will continue to bring you the stories making headlines around Northeast Ohio and beyond. Make sure you continue to check our social media pages and WKYC.com throughout the day. I'm Danielle Wiggins, and I'll see you tomorrow morning on Go Saturday, starting at 5 a.m. Have a great weekend, everyone.